Saturday. I'm working tonight, so let's get ready for night shift. One of the things I like to do when working nights is to wake up early. Today, I'm behind schedule because I woke up at 7:24. And I usually like to be up at 6. So I'm up now. I'm going to get ready because I'm going to go to the Pilates class I scheduled last minute. The class starts at 8:30. It is now about 7:45. So let me go ahead and get my life together so we can head out.
Thought that I'd be healing now. I didn't think I'd have to.
I'm always contemplating on what face cream I'm going to use because I have quite a few. I'm not purchasing anything else until everything in this cabinet is done, okay? This one's almost finished. This has been good to me. Will I repurchase this again? I don't think so. See? It's pretty much done.
Feel this now. I thought I would have moved on, but somehow the feeling's still strong.
Clearly, I need to get my Pilates outfits together because I just be throwing on any old raggedy thing. Because like I told you guys, it's not about the aesthetic for me. It's about my back and my health. And most of the people who I see in the class, they're not wearing like fancy clothes. A lot of these ladies are coming in like tights and t-shirts, like sweatpants and t-shirts. It's not all that fancy stuff, but I still want to invest in like some cute Pilates outfits when I can. Most important thing for Pilates is the non-skid socks. You guys see the grips under here? Yeah. Don't forget your non-skid socks. OOTD for Pilates, just a basic shirt and some leggings. Well, yeah, workout leggings. Let's go before I'm late for the class and they tell me they're not letting me in.
Like I'll be on my way out thinking that I'm good, right? Suddenly you pass by.
All right, so Pilates is over. I already left that area. It is now 10 o'clock and I forgot that I had an esthetician appointment. So I'm going to run in there and see my girl Drew, get what I need to get done and head home. Remember, it's all about timing. By the way, on my way to Pilates, I couldn't film because I was driving. But on my way there, on the stretch that I lived, there was so many people out walking, running. There were groups exercising. And I was like, yes, this is what we need. And a majority of them were like young Black people. And I was like, yes, we need to get out there because we are trying to be healthy, all right? As we get older, we need to focus on our health. I'm back in my apartment and I should have shown you all this, but I came in and I took my supplements. There are maybe 6 or 7 supplements I take on a daily basis. I'm going to share with you all what I use and what also I think helps me survive night shift. So of course I take fish oil, and this is the Target brand that I purchased. I take 2 of these. And this right here has changed my life. Like, I'm not even joking, y'all. L-theanine is apparently it's a naturally occurring substance that's found in green teas. So I take this. I take 1 in the morning and then I'll take 1 tonight before I go to work. I also take vitamin D. I take 1 capsule of 2,000 IUs daily. And I take iron, but I only take iron 3 times a week because, you know, iron causes you to be constipated. I also take vitamin B12. I have to repurchase this because I took the last one not too long ago. And then I also take 2 gummies, and this is from Black Girl Vitamins. It's hair, skin, and nail. So I take this. What else do I take? And that is pretty much it. I remembered last year I told you guys that last year before I had this thyroid surgery, I was discovered to be hypertensive, like super hypertensive. So I also take amlodipine for the blood pressure. But when I visit my primary care doctor this year, next month, I think I'm going to ask him to take me off of it or to see whether or not we can lower the dose, only because my blood pressure has been running in the mid 120s to 130s systolically. So I think I've made tremendous improvement.
Merry go round, round with ya. In and out, then up and down, down, down. It's getting old, going around, round with ya. Think I need some solid ground. Merry go.
Let's go. Let's hop. Ooh, that's cold. That's hot.
I break when I bend over backwards for you.
It is 1 o'clock. Do we have to pay for parking? You don't think so, right? All right, so we're not going to pay for parking. We just got to the Baltimore Museum of Art. But first, before we walk around the museum, we are going to get something to eat because I don't think y'all had breakfast. Or did one person eat and the other person didn't eat? Oh, wow. The girls don't like being on camera, so I'm not going to capture them. Especially my youngest. She's like, you don't have permission to video me.
Let's not do this code.
All I think about and all I know, you were made for me and I was made for you. Tell me how we stop this merry-go. Can we break the cycle, maybe see it through? What can I do when it's all new? Swear I'm learning as I go. I'll take the blame, fix my mistakes for what it.
I might be pushing it, guys, but we'll see. It's now 2 o'clock. We're going to walk around the museum for about an hour, and then we'll leave at 3. I should be home by 3:30. I'm going to get in bed, sleep for 2 hours, get up, and head into work.
If I change, would you stay through the pain while I grow?
I think we're making good time. On a regular day, I would already be in bed. But I wanted to come out and hang out with them for a little bit, especially being that the weather is nice. So we are headed back home now. It is 2:15. I am going to jump into bed as soon as I get home.
That's hot.
Let's go. Let's go. Ooh.
That's hot.
So I'm right on schedule. As you can see, it's almost 3 o'clock. We just got back to the apartment. I'm going to take my contacts out and jump into bed. I'm going to sleep until, like, I think I said 5:30, but I'm going to push it to 5:45, 5:50. I wanted to go take a walk because it's beautiful outside. The sun is shining really bright, but I'm going to go lie down. It is 5:50 something, and as you can see, I'm opting for wearing blue tonight, which is boring because usually if I go in on a Saturday night or a Friday night or any night shift, I mix up the colors. I'll wear different color scrubs, but tonight I'm opting for blue. I don't know. Feeling a little bit blue. Not really. Well, I'm not thrilled to be going to work tonight. I was thinking, why did I schedule myself on a Saturday night? But first of all, it's night shift, so I get a night shift differential. The night shift differential at the hospital I'm at is, oh yeah, so it's a weekend and then it's a night shift differential. So it's $3 for coming in on the weekend, and then it's $4 for nights or something like that. So either way, it's an extra $7, which is the reason why, yeah, that's the reason why I signed up and I didn't mind working. But this is not like a bonus shift. Sometimes if it's a bonus shift, it's an additional $300 on the shift. And I think that equals out to about 12 something an hour. So yeah, depending on how you schedule and if you catch a bonus shift, working on a Saturday or a Sunday night can be your best bet when it comes to maximizing the dollar amount you're going to get paid. On night shift, I don't wear any makeup. All they get is some CeraVe. Sorry, I don't know why I always want to say CeraVe. Lucky for me, I cooked yesterday. I made salmon, so I don't have to worry. When I work nights, I try not to eat heavy. I think I told you all that. I usually bring like a meal that has a good amount of protein and maybe just veggies. I eat that before 8 o'clock. So right after report, when I check my patients, I go back, I heat up my food and I eat it because I don't want to eat past 8 o'clock when working night shift. Throughout the night, if I get hungry, I do snack on fruit, which is why I have berries and I have pineapples I'm going to take. I think it's just easier for my stomach to not have to digest a bunch of like complex carbs and a whole bunch of like processed sugars. So I'll just do the berries, the pineapples, and orange. Also know that I drink a bunch of tea throughout the night. I make ginger tea all throughout the night. I bring this cheese grater thingy, and everyone is like, what is that? And I'm like, it's a grater for my ginger. See the ginger here? It is very important to be prepared when you go to work night shift, because if not, the cafeteria closes at 8. Then we have like a little coffee shop place thingy that stays open until 12 a.m. And then after that, it's just a bunch of vending machines, or you'll see nurses eating graham crackers. And I don't know, the hospital graham crackers, I don't know what people like about those crackers, but they are dry, okay? Dry like the Sahara Desert. Dry like, I know a lot of Caribbean people are going to know what I'm talking about when I say the crackers are dry like Cricks. Cricks is a brand of like crackers that's sold in the Caribbean. I don't know if they have it in Africa or Asia as well. But the graham crackers in the hospital are dry like Cricks. I don't know why people like them. I need to be prepared when I'm working night shift. I need to have snacks because, you know, just to help pass time and just to kind of help you stay awake, because it's not uncommon to like doze off. It's only natural. I mean, nights are made for sleeping. That's the speech I give my patients when I go see them. I'm like, it's nighttime. Nights are made for 2 things only. One of them cannot happen here, okay? It can't happen here. Sleep is what needs to happen tonight. What I found out about working in the hospital, to be honest, I didn't know that so many people suffer from sleep problems. Actually, let me take that back. When I knew people had trouble sleeping was when Michael Jackson passed. I didn't know like having trouble sleeping was a real thing. Like I honestly did not know. I'm like, what? People just don't fall asleep? Like that's a real thing? And when Michael Jackson passed, I was still a tech. I was still taking my prerequisites to get into nursing school. So I had no idea. So now that I am aware of how a lot of people have trouble sleeping, I pay attention to my patients' sleep patterns. And I am quick to leave a note for the doctor or tell the day shift nurse, can you please let the doctor know this patient does not sleep? Like, patients be awake all night. All night. And that's a problem for me because the best quality of sleep comes at nights. At nighttime, I try to minimize the amount of interruptions I do for my patients. I try to tell them, listen, okay, it's 10:30. I've given you your meds. Here goes your call bell. If you need me, call me. However, I'm not going to come in and wake you up. I said I'm going to peek in on you. Trust and believe I'm peeking in on you. But if you're sleeping, I'm not going to wake you up. Lab work, a lot of nurses start drawing lab work at 2 and 3 a.m. I don't start until 5 a.m. because I want to make sure the patient has an uninterrupted time to sleep. So I kind of push everything forward. But then I'm running around crazy like a chicken with no neck, trying to get everything because I let my patients sleep. I have my tea, I have 2 snacks, I have my dinner. I also like drinking my tea out of a mug when I'm at work. I don't like drinking out of the styrofoam cups. Here goes my leftover ginger tea from last night. I ain't do nothing in here today, and I'm not even ashamed of it. I'm not. I'll clean up tomorrow when I get home. So now it's time just to pack my work bag. Everyone is always like, where are you going with this big bag? And I'm like, I don't know. It's my office. I need to make sure and carry all of the things that I need, which is, I have this little like notebook thingy I had purchased from Barnes & Noble last year sometime. And this is where I crunch all of my numbers. Like, this is how I manage my money. I don't know if you guys can see. This is how I manage my money. Like, someone's like, just get a spreadsheet. And I'm like, no, I need to handwrite it. I need to see it. I need for it to become a reality. Now, I'm carrying these 2 with me because I think the drawing happened today. Like, I don't know. My mother is always trying to tell me to buy lotto tickets. Don't y'all try to write my numbers down. But I need to check these when I go to work. And anyhow, I check them when I'm the winner. Just know all of you will be receiving a check in the mail. I'm going to take my Bates physical examination book because I'm just going to skim through it. Because, of course, physical examination is very important. Knowing how to get a thorough head-to-toe assessment as a provider is going to be a big thing for me. And last but not least, I have my handy dandy, like all my pens and everything like that. Charger. The messed up thing is the charger for my iPad. I forgot it at clinical. This is the second time I'm forgetting my iPad at clinical, and that is just ridiculous. Ridiculous. I need to do better. Let me go ahead and grab my Apple Watch, and then I think I'm good to go. All right, I got the watch, and look, she is making perfect time. The weather is not going to be as warm tomorrow, so I'm going to carry my coat. I'm not going to put it on, but I will be bringing it because in the morning time it's freezing. And thank God for my remote starter. Hopefully I can get a park where I can actually like do it from the building. And what shoes am I wearing? I usually wear my dance clothes on night shift. Dance clothes are uncomfortable. They're heavy as hell. And let me show you mine. Mine are very old. Look at them. Clogs, nursing clogs. Mine, these are terrible, okay? I know they look terrible, but I've had these things going on maybe like 14, since I became a nurse, I've had them. They're easy to slide on. They look professional. Well, they used to look professional. They're not looking like too much right now, but that's going to be it for me. I have Excedrin in my bag in case I get a headache, because that can happen on night shift. I promise y'all, I'm not crazy. I'm going to stop at Dunkin' Donuts. I think I do have some time. Oh my goodness, where's my wallet? In my bag. But I like to bring my own creamer. This is the creamer that I use, half and half. It's unsweetened, it's not flavored. I just don't like the cream Dunkin' Donut uses. And I don't like them pouring my cream in because they always like put in too much. And I always have to tell them, how many creams is this? I said 2, and this is tasting like 4. So I'll keep this handy with me. Breaking my back because I don't want to step on my carpet with these nasty shoes. Take this. All right. My jacket, stethoscope is in the bag. Lunchbox. Creamer. Whoop. Keys. Guess what I forgot, y'all? I forgot my water bottle, but that's okay. I'm not gonna go back and get it. What I'll do is I'll just drink cups of water from the ice machine. So I am here, made it on time. Let me tell y'all, if they put me on them ventilators tonight, I'm gonna be real mad because I don't want to hear no alarms. All right, I want peace in my life tonight. Y'all good sis made it through. As you can see, I am home already. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Last night was not bad at all. I did not even have to put my head down during my lunch break. I was awake the entire night. So that tells me that my method with preparing for night shift actually works. That's why I wanted to share it with you all. So I think waking up early, getting some form of exercise, definitely getting some sunlight. You know, once it's warm outside, get some sunlight. You have to do some like light cardio or something. Definitely taking some supplements. I showed you the ones that I take. Eating healthy, like taking a healthy meal to work, and then trying not to eat a lot of junk and drinking soda and a bunch of coffee throughout the night helps. I drank ginger tea the entire night, and I also made cups of ginger tea for my coworkers, so that helped a lot. And then also sleeping before going in. I slept from 3 to like 5:30, 5:40-ish. On a regular day when I wouldn't have gone out with my kids, I would have slept from like 2 to 5:30, 5:45, maybe even 1. So yeah, anyway, I'm home. Let me go take a shower and get into bed, and I'll be up in like 4 hours to start my day. Thank you all for watching.